had momentarily forgotten that there's dragons in the Spindle world, so before I forget them again, here's a few facts about them. Always traveling from west to east, away from the setting sun, there's the never-ceasing wind. According to the people of the Spindle world, the goddess of sunset created it from her breath, and the wind is her servant. And always traveling from east to west, away from the rising sun and towards the wind, there's dragons who eat airborne krill. People say that they were created by the god of sunrise, out of dried up moss. When starting a campfire, when you first make a spark, if you catch it on a handful of dried up moss and then blow on it, it will burn easily, so it makes for a great tinder. And so the people of the Spindle world believe that the never-ceasing wind is the reason why dead dragons explode with lava. The breath of sunset makes the moss dragons catch on fire. So the dragons are filter feeders, and human beings are their only predators. After a dragon is killed, people quickly skin it, and then get far away from it before it explodes. Larger dragons take more time to explode, and smaller dragons take less. So there's always enough time for people to take all the skin for themselves. The steppe people like to wrap themselves and their horses in lots of dragon leather, and in addition to being fancy, it also has a special property: it makes things lighter. Small women dressed in dragon leather from head to toe have been known to get lifted up by a strong gust of wind on occasion, and dragon skin boats like to float off the crest of a wave. Maybe dragon leather will be used to make aircraft one day, but that's not the only use they will come to have. There's this anime called The Vision of Escaflowne, where fossilized dragon hearts are dug up and used as a source of fuel, and when brought together in a particular way, they create an enormous explosion. The explosive part of the Spindle World dragon is the stomach, because that's where its heat lives. The dragon's stomach could be cut up into many pieces before it explodes. Every piece will maintain a sympathetic bond to every other piece, and will still make up the complete stomach. When brought very far apart, they will make up a stomach that is very large. A large stomach takes longer to explode, so the explosion could be delayed for months, or even years. But if all the pieces are brought back together after being apart for some time, the smaller stomach they make up will explode immediately, because its time has long since run out. If only a small part of the stomach is removed, the rest will still explode as usual, and the bit that's apart will explode at the same time, no matter how far away it is. If a person ate that bit of dragon stomach, they would become the vessel for that explosive, which is much less suspicious than carrying a jar of dragon meat around. And if a whole bunch of people ate the whole stomach, the explosion would be delayed for as long as they stayed far apart, but would happen the moment they came together. But this is not something the current Spindle people need to worry about. These are things for the sail wagon times.